So today the ICC World Cup 2023 says hello to Kolkata for the first time because today it's the first game at the Eden Gardens in Kolkata and Netherlands versus Bangladesh. That is the match we are starting off with. And the first major update that we have got is that the Netherlands have won the toss and chosen to bat against Bangladesh at the Eden Gardens in Kolkata. Now remember, this match may not have that much of a big significance when it comes to the table. Netherlands are at the bottom. Bangladesh, on the other hand, they are right in the tail end of that mid-table scramble that is going on. So any win for Bangladesh or Netherlands today, it won't make that much of a difference when it comes to the points table. But there is plenty of pride at stake for both nations. Remember, Afghanistan, if you look at Afghanistan and Netherlands, they have actually caused the two biggest upsets that have been there in this ICC ODI World Cup. Netherlands beating South Africa and Afghanistan pulling off a win against England. On the other hand, Bangladesh have yet again failed to perform on the big stage. I mean, their one win came against Afghanistan in Dharamshala, but after that, they have been consistently been poor. Lost to New Zealand, lost to England, lost to India, and now they are hoping that they can put on a better show against the Netherlands. Now remember, this game had a lot of backdrop to it. Shakib Al Hasan, he came to Kolkata practice, but then he went to Dhaka to practice with his childhood mentor. He went to Dhaka for a very short period, for a day or two, and then he came back yesterday to Kolkata, and that is why it will be very important for Shakib to lead from the front in this clash against the Netherlands. Now, the main changes that we are talking about is that Scott Edwards, the captain, stated that we'll have a bat first. It looks like a good wicket, but there is no rule of Vander Merwe. Now, remember, Vander Merwe was hit for runs in the previous game against Australia, and that's why he's not in. And there is Shariz who's coming in, Shariz Ahmed who's in. So, at that point in time, Netherlands will be hoping that Shariz Ahmed can get in some changes, some much needed momentum for the Dutch. Remember, it's not been a good build-up for the Netherlands. They were hammered by 309 runs against Australia in Delhi. So they will need that particular bit of momentum going ahead. They can put up a good fight against Bangladesh, but again, Bangladesh at the Eden Gardens, it almost feels like home for them because there will be a lot of support for Bangladesh, and that's why even if we look at it, Shakib Al Hasan, this is the Netherlands team that we are telling you at this point in time. Vikramjit Singh, Max O'Dowd, Wesley Baresi comes in, if you look at it. That's a big thing. So there is no Teja Nidamanuru in the Netherlands lineup. So no Teja Nidamanuru. The veteran, Wesley Baresi, comes back. Colin Ackerman, Scott Edwards, Bas de Leede, Sibran Engelbrecht, Logan van Beek, Shariz Ahmed, Aryan Dutt, Paul van Meckeren. So that is your Dutch lineup that you've got at this time. So basically, Wesley Baresi is in place of Teja Nidamanuru, and then you've got Shariz Ahmed in place of Roelof Vander Merwe. So no Vander Merwe at this point. And then if we look at it, two changes even for the Bangladesh team. Taskin Ahmed is in for Nasoom Ahmed, and also Hassan Mahmood also sits out. So this is Bangladesh's playing 11 that you got at this time. Tanzid Hassan, Liton Das, Nazmul Hossain Shanto, Shakib Al Hasan, Mushfiqur Rahim, Mahmudullah, Mehdi Hassan Miraz, Mahedi Hassan. Then you got Taskin Ahmed, Mustafizur Rahman, Shariful Islam. Now, technically, if you look at it, the bowling lineup is a lot experienced than the Dutch at this point. Shariful, Mustafizur, they have all done well. But remember, Taskin Ahmed is coming back after missing 2 games due to a shoulder injury that he had suffered. So, Taskin is back at the Eden Gardens. And then looking at it, there is no Hassan Mahmood also. So, Hassan Mahmood had a tough couple of games. Nasoom Ahmed, remember, he was a left-arm spinner who tried denying Virat Kohli that century in Pune. So that is the situation when it comes to Bangladesh and Netherlands. Now, Bangladesh, remember, there has been a lot of criticism over the way how Mahmudullah was rested. And when he came back after scoring a century against South Africa, Mahmudullah was very clear of the fact that, okay, listen, there have been instances where I have been rested too much. And there has been a lot of negativity also that has been built up against Mahmudullah. So that is the reason why when he hit that century, it silenced a lot of the critics at that point. So Mahmudullah, in a sense, he will be the key along with Mushfiqur Rahim. Then, if you look at it, Shakib Al Hasan, the captain, he needs to step up. After the game against Afghanistan, he's not stepped up with either the bat or the ball. So, big game coming up for two teams. Netherlands coming off a huge loss to Australia by 309 runs. Bangladesh, on the other hand, coming off a big loss to even South Africa at the Wankhede Stadium. So, basically, these two teams are at the tail end of their struggles at this point. So, Bangladesh versus Netherlands, the first game at the iconic Eden Gardens, that is going to be played there. And when we look at the Australia versus New Zealand situation in Dharamshala, Glenn Maxwell, the big show, yet again putting on a brilliant exhibition. He is going ballistic, and Australia are nearing 400. Oh, he's out. Oh, so I cursed it. Yeah, I cursed it. So that's why no 400, maybe 370, 380 for Australia. But remember, they should have well gotten 450 looking at the start. Travis Head and David Warner had given them. So maybe 370, 380, they could well be 40, 50 runs short. But on this deck, where it is starting to slow down, maybe it will be a tall task for New Zealand to ensure that they can chase this total down. So we are nearing the end of the Australia versus New Zealand mid innings. Let's see how it pans out. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this live. We'll be back with more updates on Sports Today. Tap that bell icon so you know when we go live. And don't forget to download the SportsTalk mobile app for all the information you need in English and Hindi. Bye bye.